Welcome to Texas 10. I'm Melissa.
And I'm Steve.
And we love small towns.
We do love small towns, and as you know, part of the ethic behind Texas 10 is we visited all 254 counties, focusing on the county seats.
Right.
Right. And there's a lot of great ones,
yes.
254 of them.
But what we discovered is there's a lot of really cool towns that are not county seats.
Not county seat,
Small
cool towns, small
yes.
towns. Often these are very small towns.
Yes. So one of the things we like to do is to tell you what our 10 favorite things that we've found in the state are. Mm-hmm. And today we're going to talk about our favorite, a couple of our favorite small towns that are not county seats.
Right. And so these are impressive places. And the reason that we liked ranking these is a county seat has a natural advantage because the seat of government is there. It's often the largest employer in the county. And so there's going to be people that are naturally drawn there. These towns that we're going to talk about, there's no reason for them to naturally draw people other than the greatness of the town itself.
Well, one of my favorites is St. Joe's. First of all, it's just beautiful. Kind of the surrounding area is not as pretty, and then all of a sudden you kind of get in these rolling hills, and then there's St. Joe's. And it's out of the way, but it's this great little town, and there's two things that I really loved about it. One, I think if you've listened to any of our podcasts, we love art and we love Texan artists. And I had actually read about an artist, Donna Howell Sickles, who she's known for doing cowgirl art. In fact, I didn't get a painting, but I did get a print.
It's a great print.
It is a great print. She is an amazing artist, and her gallery happens to be in St. Joe's. It's the Main Street Gallery, the Davis and Blevins Main Street Gallery, and it's just a phenomenal gallery. There's a couple of galleries right there. And we were so lucky. We went in, and the girl who was working there was showing us some of her work, and Donna happened to be there, and I even got my picture with her. So it was really pretty cool.
Right. And you got a book of her work.
Yes,
too.
I got a book of her work, and she's in the Cowgirl Hall of Fame.
She is.
So anyway, there's a couple of art galleries that are just beautiful. And then there's also a great music venue, the Red River
Red River Station.
Red River Station, yes. And I mean, really big name, especially country music stars come there. I mean, Wade Bowen's been there, I think, and I think
Pat Green. Right. Anyway. A lot of red dirt, what is called red dirt country goes there. So I love St. Joe's too. It's in Montague County. Montague is the county seat of Montague County. And there ain't much going on in Montague. But as Melissa mentioned, I think that in St. Joe's there is quite a bit. Two things I remember about St. Joe's is they have an awesome mural. It may be the best mural I have seen in Texas, which is maybe we'll do a Texas 10 favorite.
Right, the best. Yes.
And so maybe St. Joe's you'll see twice. But it is an awesome mural, and they have an armory museum there.
Very unique.
It's very unique. It's on the Oklahoma border, and I believe they're afraid Oklahoma might invade. And so St. Joe's is well fortified.
Yes. St. Joe's is on my list. I want to go back and go to a concert at the Red River Station. Right. It's really, it's an outdoor venue. It's very cool.
And so there's not a lot of hotel space in St. Joe's, but there are quite a few VRBOs, a lot of people that have ranches over there. We stayed in a small little development of a ranch. The ranchers weren't there that weekend. I think there's a lot of Dallas weekend ranchers.
Not far from that, they have the bubble.
They have the bubbles.
The bubbles where you can stargaze, as you're going to sleep.
Right.
So, yeah.
So St. Joe's, awesome, small town. I'm going to pick one near and dear to our heart, right up Highway 6 in from Waco, is Hico.
Oh, I love Hico.
And this is something we found, I don't know, even before we started our journey.
When we lived in Dallas.
Right.
Because we would drive through going to San Antonio.
Right. It's at the intersection of 6 and 281. And we used to take 281 to San Antonio. And so for a while, all we knew about it was the Coffee Cup Cafe, which is this, I always called Texas 281 a pieway. And Texas Coffee Cup Cafe is a highlight on the Pieway of San Antonio.
So
you can
good.
get great pies there.
And just great down-home cooking.
Right, and so that was always a big seller. And then as we got to know it, at one time we stopped and we went downtown, and the stores are
amazing.
They are amazing. Now they've got a new fancy hotel and steakhouse. So when you read a lot about Texas in the 1800s and early 1900s, you read about the vibrance of places that had 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people living in them. And it's hard to see that today. And the old saw is that Walmart comes in and it sucks everything out. I don't know if that's true, but you go through towns of that size and you don't say, this is vibrant. In Hico, you say, wow, there is a lot going on here.
There's streets and with these old buildings that are just beautiful, and the shops that are in them are amazing. One of my favorite is the one with the architects.
Right, the ranch dwelling place. Yes.
Oh, my goodness, just really beautiful things for your home. We found like a 50s dining set in one for a house that we had.
This woman has more laminate tables than anybody in the United States. So if you're in the market for a laminate table, that's a great place.
And also, if you heard the stories of Billy the Kid, they've got this great big Billy the Kid statue, and there is legend that Billy the Kid was there. Is it legend? I don't know.
There's
so
all sorts
of
of Billy the Kid, right?
But they do have a huge statue of him that's very cool.
Right.
And it's just a really fun getaway town, especially if you live in Dallas or Waco or and you're looking for a getaway place just for a day. It's a great place to spend the day. There's good restaurants, there's good shopping, there's a chocolatier.
Yes. Chocolatier.
With really good chocolates.
Right.
So it's really cool.
Right. And so for years we just stopped at the Ranger convenience store on our way to, but then
and the coffee clouds.
And the coffee, yes. But then we expanded our horizons and found out what a great place it is. So those are two of our, and there are many, many great small towns that have that sort of vibrance or that sort of arts culture, that sort of thing to it. And you can learn about them we put our 10 favorites on the list that will run with the credits.
This is a hard one. I have more than 10 in my head.
Well, okay, I'll give you an honorable mention here or there. And then we wrote an article that will be up on Texas10.com and shared on our social media, so you can go to those spots to learn a little bit more and sort of the specifics, like exactly how to get there, when's a good time to go if they're having a festival, those sort of things, the stores to look for and their hours and that sort of stuff. So please do that, and to do that you'll have to go to our social media. When you're there,
like us, share, make a comment,
follow, subscribe, do all the social media things. We really appreciate that, and we also like it when you just tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell a Texan visitor, tell somebody you just met on the street, whatever. Spread the news about Texas 10 and all the great information you can get there.
And we hope to see you soon, and get out and discover Texas.
All right, bye.